So welcome to the tips for the 10th of October 2024. I've been able to get out another one this morning, so you can see the midweek tips as well. I'm just going to zoom in here a bit. We can have a look at how we went yesterday and then look at the selections from today. So yesterday was the 9th. We had 4 tips run after 2 were scratched. That is because I'm doing them fairly early in the morning, especially midweek. We didn't get many of those matched at the odds, a whole 13 cents on a $30 liability. Had you not stuck to the odds, it was a whole 21 cents. So they went out at some pretty long odds. There's an 846. The lowest was 280. And that's because midweek I'm being fairly careful on what I select because the races are of a lot lower quality. Now, I have a few for today. There were 5 meetings today: Hawkesbury, Orange, Mornington, Kilcoy, and York. I didn't have anything at York, so let's get rid of that one. There was an interesting one there where there was a horse that is lost by 50 lengths in a barrier trial and 37 lengths in its first race. And the stewards have actually asked for it to be barrier trialled again, and it must engage senior jockeys. So almost tipped that one, but it was dropping in the class of race significantly, so I've kind of left it there. But a horse that loses by 37 lengths in its first race, it's got to be a pretty hard turnaround to win that. But I decided not to go against it just because there was nothing else in the race that I could see, given the drop in class. So let's look at the ones that I did pick. Starting with Hawkesbury, we have race 3, number 11. It's a first starter. It has had 2 poor trials, and they were very slow trials, and it lost by about 7 lengths in each. So I'm willing to risk that at $300 on the odds. Orange, I have race 1, number 3. It hasn't done much in 12 races. It's dropping back to a shorter distance. And what else I wrote here? And it just doesn't have the speed to win this at this distance. So I expect it'll try to keep in touch, but get blown away in the straight. I'm willing to go up to $500 on that one. Orange race 5, number 13. It has a wide barrier. It's going to be back at the field and it is outclassed. I'm willing to go to 250. Again, not much in that race where I thought that could beat it easily. So I've stuck down to the 250 odds. Then we jump out to Mornington, race 4, number 10. It's not done much in its 3 starts that it's had. It's jumping up in class and it's got out in a very poor barrier. So I'm willing to go up to $500 in that. And Mornington, race 8, number 16. Its form on soft ground isn't great and it's only got 1 win out of its 26 races. So willing to risk that up to $600. Then we jump to Kilcoy where I've got 4 selections. So race 1, number 13. It's done nothing in 10 races, and the last 3 it's lost by at least 10 lengths, plus more. So I'm willing to risk that up to $300. Now, if you go back in its form, it did have some form quite a while ago, but it's shown nothing lately. Kilcoy, race 4, number 10. It's completely outclassed. There's not much more I need to say for that one. I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 in the odds. Wouldn't be surprised if that one gets scratched. And Kilcoy, race 5, number 10. Again, it's another one that is completely outclassed. It's had 32 races for the 1 win. It's losing in 12K races, so 12K for the prize money. And this is a 20K race. So if it's coming last in a 12K race, don't exactly expect it to suddenly pick up all this speed against better horses in a race with more prize money. So I'm willing to go out to the $1,000 odds in that as well. And finally, Kilcoy, race 7, number 19. It's got a very wide barrier. It's been beaten by quite a few of these horses before. It's beaten one of the horses from memory. It's also got 31 races for only the 1 win. So I'm willing to go up to the $500 in the max odds there. So we've got a few for today, providing we don't get too many scratchings. I think that is a total of, let me do count, 9 tips for today. And as you see again, most of them are double digits, not like top 5 TAB numbers. They're all very much down in the TAB numbers and down in the weights, which generally means they've struggled to get into that race anyway, based on their handicap rating. So I do like to tip those that are in the double digits that are at long odds. They're getting a weight advantage because they're not great horses. So let's see how we go again, but that will give us about 25 plus tips that we've had during the week so far, and that does make up for like one or 2 days on the weekend. Now the profit that we have got, it's $9.23 off 512 races, and $9.23 off 285 races where you stuck to the odds, and $45.04 off the 512 races. That is if you stuck to a $30 liability. Okay, I will leave it there. If you're having a bet, good luck. Obviously, only bet what you can afford. I'm laying all these on the Betfair exchange. Best place to obviously lay these. All my figures are recorded at BSP. So generally, I would say 95% of these do drift in the betting. So if you can get matched early at some lower odds on the Betfair exchange, you should try. But all my results have been recorded at BSP. So good luck if you're following and tailing these bets, and hopefully we have another successful day with all these selections. I may try to get another video up tomorrow morning as well. If I don't, I'll have something up Saturday. Okay, good luck if you're having a bet. Thanks.